Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your May reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love, your support. I appreciate you guys, and I'm happy that our energies have crossed paths. What the hell? A card already flew out. We got the Camel coming out. Some of y'all, May is going to be a month of adventure, a month of fun. Okay. Starting off strong. If this reading helps or you enjoy, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And yeah, so May is gonna be a pretty interesting month to say the least. Okay, I say that and like actually we're gonna talk about this. We got this eclipse in Scorpio, full moon in Scorpio coming up 5/5, little portal day for ya. We have Mercury retrograde upon us at this moment. It goes direct on the 14th. We have Jupiter moving into Taurus 2 days after Mercury goes direct. So there's like a lot of transits. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot going on. Okay. I even think that at the end of the month, Mars moves into Leo, which Mars has been in Cancer for a minute. So there's like a lot going on. You might be feeling a lot of shifts, a lot of emotional, mental, physical changes. You're definitely getting clarity here with the black egg coming out. You are also needing to really communicate and speak your freaking truth. And we got the cosmic egg. I see like you guys are at this place. Wow, I can't speak. This place in your journey where you are getting more brave with your speaking, with your communication. Definitely when it comes to you and your authenticity, you're getting more comfortable being you, like really just authentically showing up real as possible. Tarantula's at the bottom. We also have the octopus and the shark. So I see you have a choice to make. Oh, wow. And the dragon underneath that. So triple spirit energy coming out. We got the throat chakra. We got the crown. And we also have the solar plexus. So it's like some of you guys are getting more into your health, your routines, taking better care of yourself. Some of you have a decision to make, and other people could be like blocking you or telling you what to do or really pushing your boundaries. So that's where that black egg, I can't speak, that's where the black egg really needs to come into play, where it's like you really just speak your freaking truth, regardless if people love you for it, hate you for it. There's a situation with the shark. There's like a situation that's been kind of brewing and it's being bubbling up to the surface, like there's some sort of emotion that you're having to express, or I just heard come clean. So whether it's you, whether there's someone around you who has to come clean, but definitely in the month of May, communication is going to be highlighted for you big time. And again, we got that Mercury retrograde, which is highlighting our communication with other people, ourselves. So obviously with the camel, think about it. They can go on long ass journeys and they are able to sustain themselves. They're able to go on for a long time. So this is really representing your endurance, your dedication, for you to not give up or not quit, even though there may be some struggles or challenges, or maybe it's just a lot slower. It's a lot of a long process. Like there's dedication here. And it shows that in May, you will accomplish anything that you set your mind to. You have what it takes. You have the ability, you have the skills, you have the belief in yourself. And there's such determination within you. Like nothing will stop you this month. You are unstoppable. You are doing amazing. And you guys this is a very patient energy. So you're kind of rocking with this Taurus season, rocking with just kind of laying down the foundation, and you're not in any rush, right? The camel, he takes his time. He's not trying to rush. He's on this adventure. It's kind of like maybe some of you guys are going on a trip, or you are planning some sort of trip, or there's something about being more adventurous here. And it's just like when you're being adventurous, when you're having fun, you don't want to just rush. You want to take it all in. You want to enjoy the journey. You want to enjoy the process and just be in the moment. So that's really what this camel energy is representing, is like this month you are totally in the moment. You are in the moment. You're not worried about the past. You're not so concerned about the future. You're really just like here and now. And I love that for you. And if you're not, that's your advice, is that's what you're needing to try your best to get more into this month, is to be here in the present. Some of you, there could be something about public speaking or some sort of event that's taking place where you have these ideas to share with other people, or just like you have something you need to share. You have some sort of gift, knowledge, information. You have like something that you need to express. There's this need for you to express yourself, and that is, it's a big deal. It's a big step in your journey. I see that it closes some sort of cycle out here with the cosmic egg. Like you've reached completion towards some sort of level. It's like, congratulations, you've graduated. Some of you, that might be literal. Maybe you did graduate. Now this is stepping out into the real world. You're getting your first job in that field. Like, let's say you study to be a doctor or some shit, right? You studied your ass off. Well, now it's time to really step into this new path, and it's exciting. It might be a little bit nerve-wracking, but again, for the most part, you are showing up here very grounded, very balanced, and like just a good head on your shoulders. Like, you know that you're able to accomplish and achieve anything that you believe in. I love it. This is like a very expansive month for you. There's a lot of releasing, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of just like full circle full freaking circle, you guys. So I like it so far. We're going to get some tarot, see the specifics of what you can expect for the month of May for Capricorn. What do my Capricorns need to know, look out for, be aware of for May 2023? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Might be connecting with a Capricorn moon here just because the camel has this lunar energy. But like I said, we're in this eclipse season, so there's a lot of significant changes that are occurring, going on internally, as well as in our physical reality. We may start to really see a big shift taking place. There is also something about leadership here, or taking on some sort of leadership role, or, you know, initiating something. So that's really interesting. What do we got? Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are initiating a relationship straight up. New emotions, new connections, really learning to open up your heart, learning to communicate your feelings and express what's on your mind, what's on your heart. This is beautiful. I love that for you. There's also a lot of self-love here, self-improvement, and overall, so far, your energy for the month of May, you just feel like a lot of love, like your cup is overflowing. You're just trusting the moment. You are in complete harmony. Like, I love that vibe. Like, this is just so sweet. This is really good. What's going on for Capricorn in the month of May? We got the Knight of Swords. Some of you have and that came out right after the Ace of Cups. So there could be somebody, maybe this is you, take it however it applies, but there's an individual here taking action. This is communication. This is making some sort of movement, some sort of plan. And this is involving a relationship or emotions or feelings, or this is someone reacting, making some sort of decision or reacting some sort of way based off emotions. So we'll see how this kind of plays out. But you might be getting clarity about your feelings or about somebody's feelings. There might be some sort of breakthrough in a conversations you have with somebody. Like, this is a big shift. This is a big deal, y'all. Big changes. Look, oh my god, y'all see those cards just fly out? We have the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So we have like a lot of people energy out here. We got fire, we got air, we got earth. Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom. I do feel like I'm going to pull you guys more cards just because it's just like, okay, we got a lot of people energy. What's the action that's being taken? But we'll get into that. We'll figure this shit out together. There's someone here who's being very practical. Okay, this is like a heavy masculine energy, so you might be feeling more like a driver's seat this month, Capricorn. I don't care what you identify as, but it seems like you're leaning more, or I'm talking to a group of people where you're leaning more into your masculine energy, where you are initiating, where you are taking action. You're not sitting around waiting for things to come to you, calling and attracting, manifesting things come towards you. You are using your free will, and you're like, fuck it, I'm not waiting around. I'm not going to to sit and wait for things to come to me. I actually feel inspired. Like, I need to make the first move. I need to reach out. I need to be bold. I need to initiate. I need to take some sort of action. I need to get this thing off my chest. You know, like, I'm really seeing that there's an individual here. And if you're not, well, this is someone that might be coming in your way or coming into your field, okay? But this is an individual here who's very confident in what they believe in, confident in their ideas. They're thinking about the long term here with the Page of Pentacles. They're definitely thinking about something that will bring structure, stability, something that's gonna, like, something that they want to commit to. This is kind of feeling like possibility of a commitment here. And like, again, right, with that Knight of Swords, communication kind of energy, and the Ace of Cups, relationship energy. There could be a King of Wands here. Maybe this is representing you or someone that is coming your way. Take it, again, swap the roles, however it's got to fit, if it resonates, right? Don't force it. But this is coming from a person who's very much certain and sure of themselves, like, this is what they want, and they're going to make it happen. So that's this King of Wands person slash, I feel like this is one individual. It's like, it's interesting, right? Starts off with like an idea, to think about the long term here. Maybe this is even relating to your money, your goals, your career, sure, right? King of Wands, very outgoing, very dedicated, very focused. Anyways, it's like he is taking some sort of action. He's very certain about it. He's certain about how he feels. He's certain with what he knows and his plans. So that's really cool. And this is obviously opening up new doors for expansion, experience, personal growth, love, fulfillment. It's looking really cool. And the Camel, also forgot to mention, is a very independent energy. So if you're single, right, it's showing up here, you're very single. If you're single, you're very independent. And even if you're not, even if you're in a relationship, it shows like you're very independent, and you just, like, you know, you work on yourself. You are solid. People are an addition, not a completion. You are already whole. You do not need anybody. Just as nobody needs you, they choose you / want, right? So it's showing up here like you're very strong, you're very stable, you're very consistent, reliable, or there's someone who's coming into your life who's showing up with those kinds of, attributes. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Wands. Look at all this freaking masculine energy in the Emperor. All right. Yeah. And the Five of Swords. Okay. It's Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords. We're going to look into that. Because, all right, so this is what I'm seeing here. Again, this is more action. Oh, ready, set, action. Like, ready, set, get those little director's cut movie things, take one, take two. It's like, what the heck? Okay. Just seeing if anything came out from that, but I guess just, like when they shoot movies, they shoot things from different angles, so it's like maybe you're getting your angle on, a situation, you're like looking at it from different angles, or like, looking at it like, okay, I could approach it from this way, I could approach it from that way, like, and that's kind of with the Five of Swords and the Emperor. Before we talk about this Three of Swords and Seven of Cups, because I'm picking up on another situation, another storyline, but in combination with the Five of Swords and the Emperor, this is someone who's very much scheming, someone who's planning, someone who's thinking ahead, someone who is going to win and achieve no matter the cost. Like, this is someone who's very set in their ways, or is like very determined. This is someone who's very goal orientated, like someone who is not going to give up. They set their mind onto something and they're gonna make it happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. Point blank. Like, dude, whoever I'm reading for, whoever I'm picking up on, the energy is really showing up here. Heavy masculine. Look at this yellow. And that's interesting because at the bottom of that animal spirit deck, right, when I was flipping through that dragon, that solar plexus, so it's like really following your gut, right? Really following your gut, letting your gut lead you, which is interesting, right? Because again, normally that's kind of more like, ooh, feminine energy, but like, I don't know. It's just like something about the color yellow, and that yellow is the solar plexus, and that's the gut, right? So even like your diet and shit like that. And just realizing like the more you take care of yourself, the more energy that you have to accomplish and to do things and, just get a lot done. So, okay, then this is kind of where I'm like, what is this about? Because, all right, so we have that Five of Swords, which in one way it's like, yeah, determined, focus, get what you want, no matter the cost. this can sometimes, you know, there might be someone with an overactive ego or someone who does need to kind of like watch out, because this is someone who thinks very highly of themselves, which is great, right? Very high self-esteem, amazing. But sometimes with that, paired with that Five of Swords, kind of gives a little bit of like, like is it, do I dare say like egotistical, or like just really full of themselves, a little cocky at times. This could be someone who's very competitive. Like there's a competitive nature that's coming from this, that I'm feeling from this. So yeah. Anyways, now that Five of Swords, and then underneath the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups, there's definitely some there's some confusion, there's some illusion, or not fully seeing something 100%. You will, though. You will. This might be tying it. Oh, is this to your feminine? Six of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is about your feminine. I see there's a Tower, the Chariot. I see that there's some sort of movement. Hasn't happened yet. So there's a choice that has to be made. There's a decision that needs to be made. This King of Wands, this Emperor individual, the masculine in this reading, has a decision to make about the action that they're going to take. And this action, this decision is about like what makes them happy, what fulfills them. You know, that Five of Swords definitely could be representing the wounded ego coming out. Emperor to the Five of Swords, where it's like, you know, this is someone who is afraid of losing, or afraid of making mistakes, or afraid of being judged, or like fear of failure for sure. This is someone who really wants to win, and the thought of failing or rejection or, you know, not being good enough, like there's definitely some wounding coming up here. So let's blame that on the eclipse, right? The eclipse is shining a light on what still needs to be healed, worked through, released, expressed, things that have been hidden. And since this full moon is happening in Scorpio, and is an eclipse in Scorpio, it's bringing up our desires. There's a lot of like Lilith aspects with this full moon. It's like, I kind of like the vibe of what I've read about it, and just kind of what I've felt about this full moon that will be coming up. It's kind of bringing up more of like highlighting our desires, right? So this is a choice here about your desires, and it shows here like this desire could be connected to a Queen of Wands or feminine energy. It shows that there's history here. It shows that there, you know, this is not someone brand freaking new. Or if it is someone who's brand new, it's like there's a familiar essence, or like there's like someone, maybe this person reminds you of someone else, right? Or there's like a familiar vibe, like you feel like you've known them before. And it shows once this decision's made, or once this emperor, this masculine, makes up their mind, that's like what creates some sort of shift or some sort of change here. The Tower and the Chariot, so there's some sort of movement, some sort of action, and this is someone making a choice from confidence. But there was uncertainty here. So anyways, we're pulling a bunch of cards that's like at the bottom. So we'll just kind of leave it at that here. But yeah, so this Emperor, I feel when it comes to emotions can get very overwhelming, or very like uncomfortable or triggering, especially the more heavier emotions, right? This Emperor may have the tendency to like kind of push it on the back burner, like not really lean into the feels, kind of just way more of like a practical energy. And so when it comes to, you know, the deeper emotions that come up, it's like triggered, uncomfortable, don't know how to handle it, don't know how to express it, I'm just confused. So shut down, or distract, or avoid, or, you know, so that's something about this Emperor that I'm seeing kind of play out. And that could be something that's like being healed or worked through, or even expressed or acknowledged, or even getting better at like even ending some sort of cycle in regards to that. Just getting, like, remember what I said with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups, like getting better at communicating feelings, talking about emotions, being more vulnerable, just being able to just kind of say what's on your mind and say what's on your heart without having to always plan exactly what you're going to say, you know. And the black egg's all about authenticity. And so some of you, or whoever this emperor is, it's like, right, the scheming, the planning, I have to win, I got to make sure it's perfect. Like there's a bit of perfectionism here. And so this could be the type of person, whoever I'm speaking to, this could be the type of person who's just like, thinks about what they're gonna say in a conversation, like imagines the whole conversation, and it's kind of almost like it's pre-planned, right? And not to say that what they're saying isn't real or that it's fake, but it's just like, it's like they try to prepare for, I don't know, it's weird, but it really just kind of say what's on your mind. You don't need to plan it out, you don't need to like overthink it, because this emperor person seems to like over intellectualize their emotions. Like they don't let, so again, nothing wrong with that, but it just, I feel like this emperor's approach to communicating their feelings is kind of shifting or changing or something like that. I don't know, dude. this is some interesting energy. I hope that whoever I'm talking to, like, it makes sense, because I'm just trying my best, like, to translate the cards into some sort of storyline here. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. In regards to your career, I see like lots of success, I see lots of movement, I see lots of progression, I see you leveling up, like regarding, whatever your position is. I see that there's advancement here. If you want to become the boss, if you want to become the manager, if you want to you want that raise, you want that promotion, you want that success, whatever the hell you want, it's there. You can have it. You have what it takes to make it happen. So that's really awesome there as well. I like it. All right, so we have a little bit of time. Let's do some clarifying. Let me look into this Ace of Cups. How about this Ace of Cups for Capricorn? What do my Capricorns need to know about this for the month of May? Before I start shuffling, just got to point out we have the Page of Cups at the bottom, which, there I look at underneath that Two of Cups. So I'm seeing, Page of Pentacles. See, I'm seeing that there's something about a connection, a relationship that's growing, developing, starting. King of Wands, right? Okay, this is that King of Wands thinking, contemplating about this action to take in regards to an emotional fulfillment, a relationship. Kind of this Ace of Cups for Capricorn. So there's someone on your mind, or you're on someone's mind heavily. Let's see, Ace of Cups, we have the Prince of Wands, more double confirmation. Right, this is someone who's about taking action. They mean what they say. Oh, look what's sticking out, you guys. Look what's sticking out. We have the Star, we have the Hierophant. This is someone who desires a commitment. This is someone who desires something that will be long term. Something that will, like, this is that future planning. I see the future. Or I see a future here with this person, this thing. I definitely am feeling like it's a person, y'all. And it will bring change, death at the bottom. So I'm going to just kind of shimmy those cards back in. Let's see, what do we need to know about this Ace of Cups for Capricorn in the month of May? Okay, Nine of Wands trying to stick out. I'm not going to take it because it didn't come out, but you might be there might be this Emperor / King of Wands person. They're kind of like on the defense, or again, like afraid of being hurt, or afraid of rejection, or afraid of things like backfiring. And look again at the bottom, the Prince of Cups, like definitely afraid of, opening up and getting hurt. So I have this Ace of Cups for Capricorn. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. This is like the whole dream life that you want, that's becoming, the Devil coming out. Let's see. There's a little bit of like a controlling aspect popping up here. It's about wanting to have this certainty, wanting to know that like this is going to actually happen, not wanting to commit unless it's certain. This is also something like you think about heavily, or whoever I'm speaking to, you think about this a lot. Like, borderline obsession much. I'm just kidding. But hey, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. I see you taking your time with this though. I just dropped it. The Prince of Pentacles. It's close. Hold on. What the hell? I'm getting all caught up. I got my blanket, y'all. Yeah, I see you taking your time here. There's emotions that... What the hell? Okay, move my hoodie. It was cold earlier. Fix my blanket. Oh, the struggles. I see you taking your time here. Or like there are emotions that are slowly progressing. And there's some sort of, again, clarity, communication, conversation here. So that's awesome. That's like something that, again, you're thinking about initiating. Someone here is thinking about initiating. We got Taurus and Libra and also Capricorn energy. We've got a lot of earthiness. So it's kind of like this whole, I really want this thing, this person so freaking bad. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get them off my mind. Like, you know, it's like really the whole, I want it. I'm going to get it. I'm afraid I'm not having it. I'm afraid of like failure, but I'm still not going to let that fear hold me back from what my heart wants. Like, you know, so, but like, again, this could be, there is a little bit like maybe needing to let things unfold a little naturally. Like, you know, don't force it. There's a little bit of like a forceful vibe coming from this, but I think whoever I'm speaking to, I think you're trying to like cool it off just a little bit, right? That Prince of Pentacles, you're like, okay, I realize I need to just kind of take it slow. This is not the time to rush. This really isn't the time to rush. As Mercury is retrograding, this is not the time to rush. If you rush anything, it most likely is just going to collapse because the foundation can't support it. So, you know, it wouldn't be long term if you rush it. So whoever is feeling this energy, it's like, please just don't rush it. Don't rush what's meant for you. What is going to be beautiful, it's going to be worth it. Something beautiful is happening here, and just let it naturally unfold. Let divine timing really take its course. All right, let me look into this Wheel of Fortune. I want to see like what changes may occur because of the action that this Emperor is taking towards the Empress. Which, by the way, y'all, freaking pair, right? We had the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. Now we have the Emperor to the Empress. Like, I swear to God, we had a reading like this or something similar. Like, sometime in April, I think we had like destined, y'all were meant to be, or so. It was literally something like that. And we don't, you know, I just kind of be doing general readings. I just let the cards do the talking most of the time. And then if it's a love reading, it's a love reading. If it's a career reading, if it's a spiritual reading, whatever the fuck, I let the cards do the talking. And like, I don't normally get a lot of love energy. I guess with the groups I'd be picking up on, it changes, right? But yeah, you guys had like a message kind of similar like this last month. And I see this is kind of, I could be picking up on the same group or something like that. But anyways, could be completely new group. Anyway, we're going to see what this Wheel of Fortune is. What changes are coming in for Capricorn in regards to this situation? What can Capricorn expect? It's not the Wheel of Fortune. What changes are coming in for Capricorn in May? Okay. Oops. So we have, you get to see it first. Okay, Page of Swords reverse. So this communication is poor at the moment, or there's been like a lot that hasn't been expressed. I'm really feeling like there's like this mute button, or someone's been mute, or someone hasn't been saying or expressing themselves, right? Someone's been maybe someone's been withdrawn or just kind of keeping to themselves, laying low, but they have a lot to say, but they're processing on like how to express it. It's like it's all stored up within them, right? Think about it. The camels, they store water in their humps, represent water, emotions. So it's like you've been storing these emotions within you. You haven't expressed it. You haven't let it out, but it's in you and it's very much there. But it's like you're trying to find the right way to like communicate it or speak about it, or like that's what I'm picking up here. And it's funny, I just knocked these two cards off the top of the deck. We have the Moon and the Seven of Cups. There's uncertainty here. There's like a lot of like emotional feelings coming up, and it's just like, it's kind of overwhelming. It's kind of like, what do I do about this? How do I, oh my God, look, more cards at the top of the deck. There's fear of rejection here. There's fear of not being good enough. There's like, that's a lot. And this is like, look at the Ace of Cups here. So it's like someone is confused about the next step, or like someone's just afraid of making a mistake, or yeah, just being met with rejection or being put on pause or something like that. Start with the Wheel of Fortune. We gotta wrap this reading up, y'all. Start with the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn. Death, change, definitely. So, you know, what's the change? It's like, well, something is change you can't come back from, really. That's Scorpio energy. So that full moon in Scorpio may be playing an important, relevant, might be important here. We had the Four of Pentacles in the Chariot. So there is a little bit of resistance. There is a little bit of resistance to this change or this shift or the need to express. Like there is a little bit of like withholding, but I don't feel like that will be for much longer. Again, there's lots of progress. There's lots of movement. Things are picking up. It's just like a matter of time. And I feel like, yeah, someone's just been holding back what they really want to say. Someone has something to say. You have something to say. Someone's got something important to say. They've been holding back. You've been holding back. Somebody's been holding back, but not for long, y'all. Not for long. Because soon, everything about this circumstance is going to shift, is going to change. I really am feeling like it's around the full moon in Scorpio. So again, it's 5/5, April 5th to the 7th. It's like when we're under this eclipse, this lunar eclipse. So there might be some very eye-opening conversations or people who start to reach out to you or vice versa. You making some sort of bold move or making some sort of, anyways, around then. So beginning of May. Did I say April? I might have said April. I meant May. Okay. Maybe something that started back in April is like playing out. Anyways, I'm gonna leave your reading here, Capricorn. I really hope that this is insightful, that you enjoyed. Let me know if you did in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. And yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Take it easy, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.